Hello and happy Wax on Wednesdays. I've been gone for a little bit here and busy with all of the Encausticology series of online workshops, but I thought it would be fun today to do a Wax on Wednesday fall leaf impression tutorial. It's beginning to look a lot like fall in our area, and these leaves are so fun to do in the encaustic wax. And a little tip is that you need to, for the best results, you actually need a leaf that is not fallen off the tree. It's not already turned in color, but the green leaves are the best, the ones that are most pliable, and that way they're not crackling and breaking as you pull them up out of the wax. So I'm just taking and softening the wax with the torch and then impressing this leaf that's really bright green. I actually got this right off the tree, and impressing the back side of it into the wax, the side where that shows all of those veins, because that's what you want in your relief, is to see all of those great veins and veining in the leaf and the stem. So you want the side that has the most relief in actually in the wax. And you can see as I pull it up here that why it's easier to do a green leaf versus a dried leaf. The dried leaf is going to kind of crackle and break up on you. It's not going to make as good of an impression, and when you brayer it, it has a possibility to break up as well. So here I've let the board cool down, and now I'm just adding some R&F raw umber oil stick, and I'm adding it to pushing it really down into all of the crevices of that leaf impression, and this is really going to make the impression of that leaf just really stand out and pop. And now I'm going to take just some vegetable oil and a paper towel and remove all of that extra oil stick from the panel, and it's going to reveal just the great impression of that leaf with all of the great veining. And you can take almost all of it right back off except for what you've pushed down into the impression of that leaf. And after I have all of this excess oil stick removed from the board and I have just what I want left in the recesses of the leaf, I'm going to go ahead and fuse that with the torch. I think this would be really pretty just as is, or just doing a whole panel full of just these leaf impressions, but I can't resist adding pan pastels to it, and just filling in the background and adding those fall colors to that leaf. And I think it just really makes it pop. This is just adding 3 different colors of blue to the background here, and then after I do that, I'll go in and fill in those fall colors for the leaf. And you can apply the pan pastels with either a makeup sponge, or I'm using this little tool to get in all the little tight smaller spaces, and this one actually comes with the larger set of pan pastels. You get this little tool with it, and it has a little makeup sponge sort of applicator at the tip, and you can turn it on its side and kind of get in all those tight little smaller spaces with this tool. So I'm just going to go ahead and layer these fall shades all over this leaf, and then when I am done, I'll actually set the pastel by fusing it in with my torch. And if you'd ever like to see the supply list for each video, I list it all. I do a full post on the blog including a supply list for each video, and it's always listed in the description box below the video. You can click on the description and you'll have a full supply list for all the supplies I use that week.